Good morning, Gear Facts friends. We've got another vintage special for you today. We are looking at the Yamaha PSR11. Three interesting design things I note about this keyboard before I get into it, and one is that it's almost a perfect rectangular prism. It's just a box, it's so flat. Also, headphone socket right here in the front, which I think is a really good design. I have no idea why manufacturers insist on putting them at the back, because it's always better to have them at the front, and frankly I think they should be right in the middle where they're not going to get in the way of your hands on either side, but I'm yet to see any keyboard or synth that does that. What we do have in the centre though is a nice little Yamaha symbol there, which I think is a bit classy. The top panel has our familiar sort of array of vintage sounds. These are all FM sounds, as you'll hear in a moment. I like the way the effects section is just simple on-off switches there. Vibrato and sustain, have them on or off in any combination that you like. That's a good thing. And our accompaniment control sliders with 4 different modes and 3 tracks, so you can choose the track to match up to your rhythm. Again, it's a mix and match thing, and this is a system that's been seen in varying levels of complexity through different PSR models. Just off to the left here we've got pitch. This is not pitch bend, unfortunately, it's just a fine tuning system. Which you can return to normal just by pressing both together. Just the one speaker on the left. Let's get into the demonstration. And if I turn the sustain on, it's something like this. And vibrato off. I think I'll leave this vibrato on. It seems to make everything sound better. The next one is percussive organ, or some kind of percussive sound. It just says percussive. Jazz organ comes up next. Quite a nice one. Then we've got pipe organ. Try that without vibrato. Sorry, played a bad note there. A lot of bite in the string sounds there. Let's try that with vibrato and sustain on. We'll see how that sounds at the low end. There's also brass 2. Flute. Clarinet. There's also vibes. This is quite a nice one from memory. Let's try that with sustain on. Again, bad notes, sorry about that. Harpsichord. And finally, piano. Let's hear how that sounds. That's with vibrato on. Let's try sustain on as well. Nothing like a piano, of course, but not without its charm. Okay, let's take a look at this rhythm section. It really incorporates this whole part here because we've got our tempo controls in the middle, the actual rhythm selections here, and then, like I said before, our accompaniment control sliders. So by turning single finger mode on, we get this sound, which is our chord control basically. So if I begin one of the rhythms, like reggae for example, we have to press synchro start to make it start as we press a key. all the rhythms do sound similarly cheesy. This is salsa, for example. I find they sound a lot better when you actually switch accompaniment off and just play the actual beat, because some of them do sound pretty cool. And of course we can slow right down. So they're totally unrealistic and silly sounding beats, but again there's a little bit of cheap noise box charm there. Looking at the back of the keyboard now, this is literally it. 9-volt power, auxiliary out. And according to the insignia here, you can also add an expression pedal to that one. Battery option is the usual 6D batteries for these older models. And as I mentioned before, the all-important headphone socket is actually located on the front, which is great. So that's the Yamaha PSR 11, guys. I guess it must have been one of the first in Yamaha's PSR series, which of course is now a very time-honored and long-serving series of keyboards. Please share this video with anybody else you think might be interested, or like, comment or subscribe to Gear Facts, that'd be awesome. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.